Hello and welcome everyone. This is Type V3 with a Gunpla review of the 1 to 1/44th scale, real grade Aile Strike Gundam, Kira Yamato's original mobile suit that made its debut in the 2002 series Gundam Seed. This real grade kit is comprised of 9 parts in total. There's 8 main plastic runners, one being the kit's partially assembled inner frame, and a large decal sheet. Assembling RG kits has always been a deceptively long process, and the Aile Strike is no different. That said, everything is fairly straightforward with no advanced techniques to slow down the build. The only difficulties here are that the small pieces and the application of all the decals may be tougher for those with large hands, but these aspects are just part of the real grade experience. As expected from a real grade release, the presentation of this straight-built Aile Strike are great. Part separation has been used to the maximum to create a dual-toned appearance throughout the Gundam, with the multitude of decals adding the finishing touches. Plastic colors are pinpoint accurate, with the only mandatory sticker being the one for the eyes. Everything else is optional. Of course, being an RG, the proportions have been somewhat altered from the Aile Strike's original line art to give it a more realistic aesthetic. Otherwise, there's not much else to comment on here. It's the Aile Strike in RG form, and it's as good as you'd expect it to be. Now the kit is small, standing at about 5 inches tall, and because it has to support that giant backpack, it ends up being a little back heavy. It should go without saying, but I recommend using a display stand with this kit. This mobile suit has a couple of built-in features. Firstly, the cockpit can open up to reveal a tiny seat. It's quite tough to access without a tool though. Next, the side skirts can each open up to reveal a pair of combat knives. They open up like a switchblade and sit in the hands just fine. The handles on the top of the striker pack come off and can be combined with effect parts to form a pair of beam sabers. Additionally, the kit includes a pair of fists, a beam rifle, and a shield to complete its loadout. All in all, a good amount of accessories for varied poses. Articulation starts with a hinged ball socket neck. The waist is on a large ball joint with a torso bend. Arms swing forwards and upwards. The shoulder pads have a hinge. The shoulders themselves are on universal joints. There's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball socket wrists on a hinge, and the standard RG hands. All the waist skirts are on ball joints. The hips are on universal joints. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knee with sliding panels, adjustable ankle armor, hinged ball socket ankles, and 2 bends in the foot. The wings on the Aile Striker pack can move up and down. The 2 boosters are on ball sockets, and the entire upper half is on a hinge. Articulation is excellent, yet all the complexity at this scale can lead to loose joint tolerances in some spots. The 1 to 1/44th scale RG Aile Strike Gundam is what I would describe as being the typical real grade experience. There's a small yet complex assembly. The completed model provides an exceptional presentation for its size, and it includes a well-rounded assortment of accessories. The only issue I came across was its build stability. It has some loose joints, and the heavy backpack doesn't help the situation much either. Basically, you're going to want to get a display stand for this Gundam. All in all, the RG Aile Strike is a very good model kit. Would I recommend it over the most recent Master Grade release? Probably not. That said, if shelf space or price is a concern, then the real grade Aile Strike Gundam is a perfectly suitable substitute. But that's all for me. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and remember, Gunpla is freedom. Alright everyone, I'll see you next build.